Okay, I'm making this video because I am being set up. Okay, I need to tell y'all about a dream that I had in this location. I'm at Braeswood Atrium, and the guy is trying to have me out of here. Now, I had a dream while I was laying in the bed inside of this male's home, and I saw my child's father, Austin Meador. I am pregnant by Austin Meador, but I also have a son with Austin Meador named Melbourne Halo Meador. And in this dream, I said to Austin Meador, I said, tell them that you said that you were molesting him, that he was molesting Melbourne. And so my baby daddy is white. And he was like in an interrogation kind of setting. But I was speaking with him and I was standing up, and he's a young white man, and he turned to the side and his eyes got big, and he was like, and I was like, you did. You said you raped him with your mom, Cynthia O'Vera. And I was like, baby, tell them, like, just when I said that, I heard some horns start beeping, like beep, beep, like to tell him to tell that you said you molested him and raped him with your mom, my little boy Melbourne. And so it seemed as if Austin wanted to tell on Cynthia because Cynthia is the main one that's in trouble. She is an older white female. She does not have any business molesting a child. She does not have any business raping a child with anyone, including her own son, which happens to be my child's father. So I was telling him to tell these people, and the people was beeping as if they already knew, as if he needs to go on here and come clean and confess, because we already know that he said that he raped them. We know why. It was about him being shot over Melbourne, me protecting Melbourne, and he was shot in the leg. I shot him, but they said they were raping Melbourne. And so I woke up in the bed and I was like, wow, because I'm being set up from location to location where they're trying to say I don't have custody of my son and trying to say that Cynthia O'Vera has custody of my son. And everywhere I go, people are just setting me up to try to just throw me off with nowhere to go. And I'm pregnant by Austin. They've been trying to starve me. They've been trying to just treat me like them raping my child is like not their business or whatever. But then I'm in a location where I'm not making social media videos. Um, it's always a situation where somebody is trying to put me in a bad situation as a mother when I'm just trying to get myself together. So I don't have an identification. I don't have a social because I lost my wallet. And the shelters were trying to violate me, my rights, uh, medical rights, and I'm pregnant. And the shelters that were more lenient with a stay were denying me. And they also have my family members here in the country involved with Austin and Cynthia raping my child. And they're trying to set me up outside with men, with black males here in the country. So as he's finna try to put me out of this location, within now to the next couple of days, I have to say what's going on as a mother spiritually. Because you could say it's about sex. She won't let me raw dog her. She's pregnant by another man, whatever. She's not working. She's in my space. But somebody has been raping my child. People have been raping my child. And I have not been given medical care for a pregnancy. So as a woman, I'm going to be like, look, you can try to make fun of me as much as you want, trying to traffic me from location to location, but I know the devil. And this is one of the last stops that they think they can try to destroy me is over here by Braeswood Atrium. If Bissonnette is a horrible location, he talking about, oh, I'll just get you a room and leave you at the room, pregnant at the room. And it's another black woman inside of the location. And black women know what's going on all over the country. White women know what's going on all over the country. And for me to leave a location pregnant and be out there, I just want to give an update about my safety. I am a mother whose child was stolen from 22 months old, and I told this male that they said they raped him. I told him about the dream inside of his home, and I asked him if I could stay long enough for me to order my identification, which is only 2 weeks. But he's acting like his dick is so important to where he has to be having raw sex with prostitutes in the area to where I can't even stay long enough to get my identification. And for me as a mother, I feel like that's a setup and that's ridiculous that I would be in the country where people would try to leave me pregnant outside with all of the establishments, organizations, women's centers, churches, and somebody's been raping my child. It really shows the Sodom and Gomorrah mindset of the country. Now, I'm a grown woman. I love my sexuality, but when it comes to raping somebody's child and abusing somebody's pregnancy, I have a multi-million-dollar lawsuit about my pregnancy, so it doesn't matter how somebody try to paint me from their home. What matters is that I have the lawsuit. God said I'm going to get a settlement, so I'm going to win the lawsuit. But I do need to tell my whereabouts because I have a multi-million-dollar settlement about the baby that I am carrying. I can't have men throwing me out of locations after saying that they would roommate with me. So this is where I am right now. And they're going to try to set me up like I'm dirty, nasty. They're going to try to rape me, do all kind of things to me. So the character assassination that is coming after me, I do want to say I do love Kendrell Cephas. He's married to Cardi B, but I love this man. He knows that I am pregnant. He knows that I'm being set up. I don't know what's going on between him and some beef that he has going on, but I don't want anything to cloud my safety as a woman. Who is pregnant with a multi-million-dollar lawsuit. These doctors, these racist people in the country, they know that she's walking around pregnant, and I just feel it's ridiculous for black men to do that in general. But just to give y'all an update, I'm going to be here. I'm finna go inside and I'm going to work on some music. I do music, and then I'm going to do some other things on my phone. But I'm going to leave. They're not giving me the option to get stable anywhere. So it's always people want to try to blame you and do a smear campaign, but then you won't even let somebody stay where long enough where she can save some money from a job or whatever. It's always somebody trying to rape somebody, and you don't want to do anything to help the person in return. So I'm being shut out of all of the women's organizations, families, homes, things like that, so they could rape my little boy. So I'm taking documentation of every location where I had to leave pregnant because I am with child. And when you play with my children and you treat us like shit, first of all, you try to have sex with me without a condom. And then after that, you just kicking me and my baby out with nowhere to go. And I have a settlement about this baby. There are people that want to harm this baby. So, in the safety of your location, if we would have been able to stay for a couple of weeks or a few weeks, that would have been a decent amount of time for me as a woman to be able to do anything. I've been struggling just to try to keep food, and I don't have to explain myself to anybody about where I'm at financially if I'm doing the best I can. And then I don't have to be controlled or bullied by somebody who couldn't have their way with me. So for people out there that's looking out for me, say your prayers for me and anybody that think you're going to plot on me from this location. I pray against you in the mighty name of Jesus, especially the women that are jealous of me. I pray against you in the mighty name of Jesus. The men that can't take advantage of me the way that you want, I pray against you in the mighty name of Jesus. The men that I love and that I have intimate involvement with that will watch people do that to me and rape my child. I love you, but I pray against that in the name of Jesus as well. But I will be leaving this location and I will be all right. I'm going to be giving y'all an update about what's going on. I also have another video that I'm gonna be releasing. Okay, I'm not gonna let nobody stop my flow of my creativity.